Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason had an absolutely fantastic game against the Albuquerque Isotopes. Put up 7 1/3 innings, gave up only 1 run. Did give up a whole bunch of hits, but you know, between him and his defense, they were able to keep him to just the 1 run in the 8th inning. So not all that bad. So we are just going to jump back into it and see what happens next.
A player receives input from a coach.
If we can tap it, you're going to be dangerous out there. Yeah, that's the goal. All right, let's take a look at what we got. Now, I'm just going to take this moment to remind you that I really want to get the hits per 9 cap up some because we have met it, and so any further increases we get in that are not actually going to help us. But I don't see that we have any caps, or that we have the ability to raise any of these caps except perhaps home runs per 9 and durability and pitching clutch, none of which we absolutely, well, I guess we are just about at pitching clutch cap, so I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing of all to go for that. So let's go ahead and do that. And as I've said previously, I want to make sure that I get these caps up whenever I have the opportunity because you can't get them up in the games. So our next game is going to be at home versus the Tacoma Rainiers, so let's get it.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Tacoma Rainiers and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jason Parham, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
At the plate, Edgar Sandoval. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading out for Tacoma, second baseman, Edgar Sandoval.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Now to the plate, Aubrey Villegas. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Fastball in there for a called strike. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Now I know Jason had some pretty confident words to say after his outing last time, but it's important to remember, you know, just because you performed well in the last game doesn't mean you'll perform well in this game. So every pitch needs to be a good one. Every game needs to be well thrown.
With the fastball, it's 1-1.
Past performance is no guarantor of future results.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And he comes back with a fastball.
That's what we
1
want.
and 2 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
12-6. I should have asked where you wanted it, but
The 1-2.
low outside.
And a pitch down that's
Easy
swung
enough.
on and sent to second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Batting third.
Into the box, Ryan McCabe. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. No home runs just yet, and 3 driven in.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball
Ooh,
2.
that's not helpful, Jason. Get it together, please. A high outside
Now the
fastball.
2-1 pitch.
That's up.
Just popped up.
I got it. I got it.
Parham is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So a
Get that fielding up somehow.
start to the top of the 1st here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Dan Vogelbach is next. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Dan.
Oh boy. Dan
First pitch of the
Vogelbach.
at-bat.
We're finally getting players I've actually
Takes a
heard
look at
of.
one catching the outside corner.
Hey, get a good one.
High in the air out to center field. Caesar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in, Cameron Perkins. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Okay.
Yeah, we got one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but
Wow.
he clearly went
Where are you
around
going?
on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Low outside curveball. No, that was not low, and it was not outside.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now a swing
Gotcha.
and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 2nd.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of
Please
swings and
exit
misses
through
with
the
that
gift
pitch
shop.
unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Batting second.
Guillermo Heredia. Okay.
Bring in Guillermo Heredia now. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Two out, nobody on.
Oof.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. Moran.
Well played, Colin. Thank you very much.
Plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Kirby Carrington, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
And we're up
Baseball
4-0.
left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Swing and
Oh,
a miss,
no.
and he's
Where
in the
were you
hole
swinging?
0-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here.
Well, that's not where I
In the
wanted
dirt
that to
even.
go.
It's ball
That's a
1.
shame.
Hey, we got no out.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball. might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Juarez
Get him.
is there. Throw to first
Hey,
in time, and the
there we go.
leadoff man is gone to start the
That's what I
third.
want to see.
Into the box, Taylor Motter, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first.
Good
But
job.
this will be taken easily at first, and there are two
Nice
gone.
one, Torres.
Now at the plate, David Freitas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 36.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases
Okay.
are empty here with two men out.
Sure, let's do a curveball. Gonna pop the seal on it just because I want to make sure it goes where I want it to go.
Curveball.
Goodbye.
Strike three, and that's the third out. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. El Paso's out on top, 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Edgar Sandoval comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Edgar Sandoval.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right now.
Nobody.
Hey, let's go now one time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That wasn't too bad.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Go, baby. Get your pitch.
Here's the pitch.
High outside, perhaps?
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
The 1-2. Hit out to
Ow.
second.
That looked like it hurt.
And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous
Nice.
And this is not an easy play when you
Nice.
have to range
Ross
to your right.
Houston.
He really didn't have a chance to
man.
get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Aubrey
Third baseman, number
Villegas.
24.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
One away.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Plays it first here.
I haven't thrown a heck of a lot of
The
off speed
1-1.
today.
Ground ball left side. That's a base
short.
hit, their first of the game.
Oh well.
Man, that was a good at-bat. Nice
Love
hit
the
right
ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Looked like short almost got that one, so I'm not going to get too salty about it.
Now
Standing in now, Brian McCabe. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Sometimes you just, there's nothing to be helped about it.
Hey, roll it up.
Now the 0-1. Tried to stay back
Tipped
on the
out.
changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. McCabe is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him.
All right, I'm actually going to use a little showtime. Hope that he...
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some
Well, I
two-seam
won't argue with the
movement to it.
strikeout.
2 gone.
I was kind of hoping for a double play ball, but I'll take what I can get.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dan Vogelbach.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
I haven't forgotten about you over there either.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
High fastball.
1-0 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Chihuahuas lead it 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Perkins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. And
it's a good thing I didn't notice until after I'd thrown the ball how much that guy's waggle,
look at the line score
bat
here
waggle
tonight
had
as
been
we play
annoying
the
me.
top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter.
I had been wondering about it, but I didn't want to say anything about it because as soon as you talk about the no-no, it all goes down the drain.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into center field. Moving under is Caesar.
I'm okay with
He's
it.
got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kirby Carrington. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
High inside.
The 1-0.
Let's do it.
Finds the zone, strike 1.
Caught a little more of the plate than I wanted, but that's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine.
The 1-1. To short, hit hard. Throw in time,
hey,
and the side is
5
retired.
quick innings.
So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. El Paso's out on top, 5-0. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1.
Come on, big guy. Get your
Inside?
The windup
I
and
guess.
the 0-1. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That's the idea, at least. Hadn't quite worked out that way a lot of the time, but
Nobody down here.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
okay, well, if you're willing to go after that one, how about one of these?
Again, a 1-2. And he goes and
Sure,
shots this
why not?
one out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in to try it again, David Freitas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Fastball called for strike 2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
That curveball again. See if we can't get some
wind up and the 0-2
swing and miss.
pitch. Softly hit out to short.
Well, that wasn't a swing and a miss, but it certainly was a quick line out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Edgar Sandoval. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's not terribly
facing
helpful.
Right-handed pitching so far this season. Sandoval carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
Right now, kid. Here we go.
2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Okay. Well, let's try one.
3-0.
That's not helpful either.
Throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
There we go.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
That's 3 straight fastballs, and I don't feel comfortable about giving him a 4th anywhere. So let's try that changeup. There we go.
Count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
I'm gonna go low, inside, showtime, fastball. Come get it.
Soft liner.
Oh yeah,
towards
he
center.
came got it.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Aubrey Villegas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Uh-oh.
In
Get
the
him.
dirt, and
Come
now
on and
let's
get him.
see. And it's not in time as
Nope.
he's in well ahead of the
Jeez.
throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
Nuts.
strike.
Starting to lose a little bit of control. That's not good.
count
That's
now is
especially
2-2.
not good grooving it like that.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Okay, well, let's dig up a little more showtime and see if we can't get out of the...
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple.
We're going to have
hits.
words
His command
in a
has been
moment
pretty
here.
solid so far.
They're going to be very pointy
Ready
words.
for another chance. Brian McCabe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Here's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys
There we
attack
go. That's a swing and a miss.
north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Well, I'm a little afraid of this one, but
Ground ball right side. Reined in.
trust the pitch to contact, trust the defense, and get out of the inning without a problem.
Over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Chihuahuas lead it 5-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Vogelbach. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Caesar will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
1 pitch, 1 out. Take it anytime.
Riding in once again, Cameron Perkins. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to shallow center.
I'll take another one.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Can we make it 3 for 3?
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
How about number 3?
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
It's too good to last.
On its way is pitch number 75. A swing and a ground ball to third. Moran,
a 4-pitch inning, though. Hard to argue with it.
The side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark.
Outs
El
to
Paso's
go.
out on top, 5-0. Ready once again, Kirby Carrington. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Get ahead right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is in the air out to right field. In there, a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
No outs here.
Taylor Motter steps into the box.
That's a little closer to the center of the plate than I really wanted.
No hits to this point.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Smoke toward the hole.
Yikes.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
I mean, I can't argue with the pitch location. It's right where I wanted it. Did what I needed it to do. He just made a pretty good hit.
Stepping
in nobody where he hit it to.
Down the first baseline. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Your pitch right here.
This is flared out towards second.
This is 3 hits into the
and they're content to play
This is 3
station
hits
to
into
station
the
here as the
right
bases
field
are
gap.
loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to
Working
think.
ahead.
You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on him.
1 run scores. And the second run
I
is
think
in the
that'll about
score
do
as
it for
they show
Jason,
some life
because
here
that
and
was
cut the
not
lead
a
to
great
5-2
showing
now.
there. That's 4 straight hits.
Hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
7 scoreless.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Jose Baez comes on now in an awfully difficult
Well, it looked good to
situation
begin.
as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
At the very least, I can't lose the game. There are only 2 on. That'd be only 5-4.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Yeah, but the guy gave up another run, tied it, and then we won it back.
The El Paso Chihuahuas.
So you got the blown save and the win.
The lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Baez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mitch Almanzar wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign.
Yeah, there's not much I can say about that except for the fact that I pitched about as well as I could.
And this has been a special presentation.
They just
of
gave
MLB
up the lead in the 8th. So that'll do it for me. Until next time, I am Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.